take bedroom gamers and turn them into racing drivers? Yes, you can. Oscar, your time at GT Academy is over. Your time at GT Academy has come to an end. Well done. Cheers. You win? Which they didn't tell us. He'd beaten you on pace.
Yeah,
he was edging it on pace. We're down to our final 2 gamers, and it's all to play for.
My name is Christopher McIver. I'm 27 years old from Melbourne, Australia.
So I've been masquerading as an accountant for the last 6 years. There's some of my CA books up there. But on the inside, I'm really a race car driver.
I don't know if too many people have the dream of being an accountant. It's definitely not my first choice, not my real passion. I think definitely racing cars is. I don't think there's a greater contrast than accountant to race car driver. I loved cars ever since I was a little boy.
This is my room, full of car things such as DVDs, car models, always cars on the wall.
I was playing PlayStation at home, doing a lot of fitness work, trying to get as much real driving practice as I possibly could. And then to be over here in the UK is just amazing. It's spectacular, and I kind of really have to pinch myself every day because it's just amazing.
I'm actually genuinely really excited for you. Yeah. Seriously, like you have no idea, I'm wrapped. Because this is what you're meant to do, man.
Yeah.
You can't sit on your ass 9 to 5 in a computer doing tax returns. It's not you. So you're meant to be getting behind a wheel and racing. That's just what you've always done. It's your passion.
If I won GT Academy, I'd have to dedicate my win to my mum and dad and my sister. They've probably been the biggest supporters of me within this whole crazy competition.
I'm Chris's mum, and I'm going to miss him. Could it be off his way?
And we're going to rent his room out.
And it's my sister.
Good luck.
I'm a very, very passionate person about everything that I do in life, and so when I set my mind to something, I make sure I work hard at it. I'm dedicated. I think what makes me a potential winner is I do believe that I've got the whole package. How you feeling? To be in the top 2, final day.
Yeah, it's amazing, being in this position.
I'm Bradley, I'm 23 years old, originally from Sydney, but now based in Melbourne. I'm a number 2 V8 supercar mechanic and right rear wheel changer for pit crews. 7 days ago, I was working with my race car team, but now I've given that all up, decided to pursue my dream as a race car driver. I've just come back from Bathurst with a 4th place, which is an amazing achievement, just off the podium, which is a bit unfortunate. But we're doing our setup right now, as you can see behind me, ready to go into the truck at the end of the day. I won't be going to the next round to Gold Coast because obviously I'll be in Silverstone doing GT Academy. The person that's driven me to be where I am right now would definitely have to be my father. We went to a racetrack for the first time and that's where I fell in love with the sport, and he's just been so supportive of me, and that's helped me to where I've got right now. My mother never believed in this idea of working in motorsport. She has no idea how it works and never believed I could make it, but here I am right now, and now she's the proudest mother alive.
Hi, I'm Natalie Packham, I'm Bradley's mum. I just want to wish him all the luck in the world. I'm so proud of you, Brad. You're just amazing, and just go for your dreams, Dale. And just know that we all love you and we are barracking hard for you.
I can't explain how excited I am to be the driver, because I've just been on the sidelines for 5 years now being the mechanic, but now it's my turn. I got this opportunity, I'm going to give it my all.
I would describe Brad as the most determined person I've ever known. So much respect for how determined he is and how if he wants something, he will make it happen. Although he acts pretty tough, he's actually just a big soft teddy bear. And I've probably embarrassed him saying that, but it's true, Boomba. Good luck, go get him.
There's no way in hell that 4 weeks ago I would have told myself, you're going to be in the international campaign to be a professional race car driver. I would have told myself, no way in hell. If my name gets called up that I am the winner of NISSAN GT Academy, it's just a surreal feeling to prove everyone that yes, you can be a gamer to a professional race car driver.
Whatever happens, good luck for today.
Yeah, you too, bro. We'll smash it. We'll kill the other countries.
That's the idea.
Guys, congratulations on making it through to the final day of race camp. You can all be very proud. But your biggest test still lies ahead of you. We're looking for an endurance GT racing driver to join us at the Dubai 24 Hours. So, for your final challenge, you will share a car with your teammate as you race around the world-famous Silverstone circuit. So to be clear, you will both race the car.
Feel slightly confident because I know Chris is a great driver and I've just got to do my job and we can do this.
Don't let your teammate or your country down.
Having Brad as my teammate, at the start of the week after the first challenge, he wasn't the fastest at all. But over the course of competition, he really proved how good of a driver he could be, and I was really quite excited to be teaming up with him.
We have your lap times, we have your data, we have all the instructor comments, and that, along with your performance in the final challenge, will determine who wins GT Academy 2016. At the end of the day, one of you will become a professional racing driver and your life will change forever.
Right boys, so we're going to do a driver change, so we better do some pit stop practice, haven't we? We've got something a little bit different for you. We've got some people back to help.
The garage door opens and I see 4 legs. Hey! The boys were there and it was really exciting because over the last week we've grown pretty close together, and to have them in my team, at that moment, I couldn't think of anyone better.
Holy crap!
Good on today, boys. You guys are going to do it. Come on.
Oh, they're such a great bunch of guys, and they were so supportive of us and hoping we do well today.
Just do it!
Having the boys there at the race is really exciting, but I also know that they wanted to be there as well. I really wanted to also do a good job and prove that I should be in that top 2 and in that final race.
The boys want to see Australia do well, so they were helping us in any way possible that they can, and so morale was high, confidence was high, so we're looking pretty good.
We need to talk strategy.
Okay, Brad, we'll put you on the start, and Chris, you go last.
Okay, we want to use that aggression you've got and you've shown us with the Eliminator for the start of the race. You've been there a couple of times, you know how to deal with the pressure, and then we're going to see how high we can get you, keep an eye on the times, and then we'll pit you when there's a bit of space to get Chris into.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, and Chris, we need your speed and consistency.
Big thing for you, Brad, starting the race, is that remember you're not going to win it in the first corner. If there's a gap, great, fantastic, go for it. If it's not on, just remember the next corner might be a tight left or a tight right. You've just got to keep thinking all the time, where can I pass people, set them up, make the moves cleanly. And that makes it easier for us when we decide when to pull you in. Obviously, if you can get yourself in the lead and walk away with it, ideal.
Happy with that?
Yep. Right,
Yeah.
Team Australia,
Right.
let's do it.
Okay, just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah, it's not driving, man. It's totally different. It's so different. I'm usually right there going, bro, you got this. And I'm like, ah!
Nah, you'll be right. It'll take time, especially when you can relax, breathe. Not get your heart rate down.
Yeah.
Deep breaths, exhale, and heart rate will come down.
Although Australia start last on the grid, the stopwatch suggests they're 2 of the fastest drivers in GT Academy. Everybody watching now wants to see how far they can climb.
On paper, you should have some pace. Don't get boxed in. Just pick your way through.
Okay.
Catch pass, catch pass, catch pass.
Yep.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Okay. Thank you.
Please.
Okay, red light's on.
So I'm sitting in my box, the lights come on, all of a sudden, oh crap, I gotta get these revs up to do a really cool start.
And we're racing. Good start by Mexico, bad start by North Africa.
Start's pretty good, not the best I've ever done, but, you know, better than most of the other guys out there. Straight away past Philippines, and then I overtake Indonesia coming into the first corner, so things are looking great. I've got 2 spots already. I decide, hey, there's Mexico, they were on pole, and they're probably the hardest competition. I'm gonna make this move, I'm gonna get it done, I'm gonna overtake Mexico, which I did. Unfortunately, I'm locking up the brakes as I'm doing it. I'm sort of overheating the tyres. I get the move done, but I'm sort of sacrificing speed with the car.
Brilliant first lap from Australia, coming from the back of the grid to take third. Still North Africa from Thailand. Splitting into pairs now, North Africa, Thailand, then Australia, Mexico. Oh, Australia are going off. Australia are wide.
Being in the race situation, you're flustered. You think you're pulling up way further than what you normally would, but obviously I wasn't, because I was making plenty of mistakes.
That's let Mexico through.
So I managed to get the car up to third, lost the place back to Mexico because I'm sliding everywhere.
He's lost a bit somewhere.
Car's getting too hot, make another big mistake, run wide at turn 3.
Yeah, he's messed it up, but that's twice he's outbraked himself into that corner. You'd have thought he'd have learned for the first time.
Come on, Brad.
It's a pretty obvious decision. The smart choice is for Baz to bring me in, which is exactly what he did.
Right, get ready, boys. In this lap, in this lap.
It's like, okay, Brad, well, you've just stuffed this up. Just bring it home and let Chris take over and get the job done. Turn 3 again. Thought I broke early. Obviously not hard enough, and I run massively wide.
Yes, Bradley, Australia. Oh! Wow.
I don't think this could get any worse. To come so far and then just to blow it like I have.
We're going to pit now, let the others fight out and put Chris in the car to get some fast laps in. And hopefully, when everyone else starts pitting, we'll start working our way back towards the front again.
Yeah. The pit window is open. Australia choosing to pit early.
Brad pulls up and I run as fast as I can to the door. Brad's flying out of the car and I'm jumping in as quickly as possible.
Take the top, they're all good. They're all good, buddy.
Don't understand what went wrong. The car just wouldn't brake like it did last session, and the pedal was going real soft on me. Its front tyres, I don't know. Heavy fuel load and me just not dealing with it under pressure. Just don't understand.
I go down the pit lane, and as soon as I pass that green light, foot to the floor. I do approach the first corner and I feel like the brakes aren't feeling as good as they were in practice, but I try and adapt as best as I can and maintain my cornering and just try and work through the gears and get through the laps as best as I could.
The boys have got to be aware of how different this car may feel. It's a long race, so the car will be heavy with fuel, and that affects where and, of course, how they brake.
Battle at the back, it's Indonesia from Australia, with Australia now looking to the outside as they come into Stowe.
I'm having a great race. You know, I've been able to pass Indonesia, they passed me, I passed them back, so there's quite a bit of jostling and it was really quite good.
At the start, they would made a good position in Australia, and then, I don't know, we just seemed to...
Yeah, fall away.
Yeah.
Setting their fastest lap of the race though now, so the second driver in the Australian team, who's Chris, slightly quicker than Brad, and let's see if he can overhaul the Indonesians, who he's currently stuck behind, then get stuck into the Mexicans.
Australia 120.5. He's behind a little bit, and he got overtaken by Indonesia.
Australia still locked together with Indonesia.
Come on!
Thailand, Australia and Indonesia are all covered by a post. Australia's off again. Gifted the place back to Indonesia. Australia seem to be struggling when the heat of the battle increases. They look quite quick, but when the pressure's on, we've seen both Bradley and Chris run off.
Did you know that they're strong or the favourites?
You know, I think they've got an idea that they're there or thereabouts pace-wise, but it's one thing being fast, it's another being able to race. Close race, and particularly tight for 4, 5 and 6. You know, nobody wants to be 6th in a race of 6th, and currently Australia, Thailand and Philippines jostling for that position. At this time, you know, Jan, the guys have just got to get their head down and push. They've got to remember why they're in the cars. They're representing not only themselves but also their team and their territory and their country. So 2 more laps to go. Oh, look at this, look at this. Oh, big contact.
I've come off the hanger straight through Stowe corner. It's going pretty well. I've hit the brakes. I think I'm doing a good job. And unfortunately, I get a really big wake-up call from the Philippines.
Oh, look at this, look at this. Oh, big contact. Australia parked at the Vale. That's the story of their race.
The rear left-hand tyre was pretty bent and our race was kind of over.
We're out of the race.
Just pulled off.
So, Australia limping back, look like they've got car damage, their race is run.
They were the strongest throughout the week, and then they had a good start, and then they just sort of fell away. They made mistakes the first drive, and the second guy got in, did the same thing.
I'm feeling pretty horrible, to be honest.
The crab.
Oh no.
Chris, really slow, mate, really slow. You've got broken rear toe link, really slow.
I kind of sit there and just not really thinking too much because I know that race is over.
What happened? Just went to the corner, turned left, two guys inside me, bang. I went 360.
I'm sorry.
Being involved in someone else's accident is always really annoying, so I do feel really sorry for Chris and Brad. They've worked really hard this week, and for that week to end in the pit lane with a broken car is a bit gutting, really.
Checker flag, Mexico coming through, taking a dominant victory, end of the 16th lap. Great job, great job. North Africa, second, and Indonesia fill the final podium position.
I'm really nervous for the boys. They've been fast all week, but in this race, it really did not go their way.
The Australians, they were the pre-race favourites.
We are quite strong. The lap time was very good.
They almost forgot that they had full fuel tanks.
It's now down to the men upstairs who know their stuff. It's just a horrible feeling I have right now.
I would say that's our podium. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please give up a massive round of applause. Show your appreciation for the finalists. I'm going to announce who has won each country, and then Jan is going to be making the overall announcement. Taking the crown for GT Academy Australia, it's Chris. Give a massive round of applause to the runners-up. Runners-up, everybody!
I just don't know what happened. I just didn't apply myself to the track conditions and different car. Yeah, it's sort of hard to say, but I do believe it was my race to lose, and I lost it. I've learned that I can do things that I thought couldn't. Prove that time and time again up against all the other boys in Australia. And yeah, it was mostly proving it to myself that I could do it.
So, joining me in the 2017 Dubai 24 Hours is... Johnny from Mexico! Hey! There you go, mate. It's all yours.
Be going home's tough. To be the best in Australia is absolutely awesome, but I think Johnny also deserves to win the whole of GT Academy. He's been performing really well throughout this competition. He hasn't been in a single eliminator, which means he's been really, really consistent, and he really deserves it. I just can't believe that I was fortunate enough to be able to participate in this competition, and it's been probably the best experience that I've ever had. I think I'm a more confident person than I ever thought I was. I think I'm definitely a very passionate person and someone who, you know, just loves driving cars. To come to the end of it is tough, but it's not gonna change my passion. It's not gonna deter me from continuing driving cars and having fun.
What's this experience meant to you?
Gonna need a minute. I think it really has been the best experience. Meeting the boys, being coached by Chio and Baz. Everything, I think everyone at home's gonna think I'm a big sook, but I've loved every minute of it.
Ten days ago, these drivers were bedroom gamers. They've overcome obstacles, faced defeat, and shown great passion.
We won! We won! Yes!
Just take a look at them now, arriving as gamers, leaving as racing drivers.
Johnny from Mexico's your winner!